Welcome, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 with another look at Maneuver Warfare Panzergrenadier Battle Group by Decisive Action Games. This, I think, is still something in sort of a pre-release or early release game. They've made changes to it, and so I was still very much learning this, and this is obviously not a first look. This is a second look at the game. Played it just a little bit last night, but really haven't played much. They have a lot more scenarios here now than before, but I'm still, quite honestly, on the tutorial. Okay, so this is a look at the tutorial and see how well we do. I do notice some map changes, though not heavily. Commander, the war with Poland has started. Your battle group must seize the intersection code name links in order to set conditions for an advance east by the division. This is your chance to test the capabilities of your troops in combat for the first time. Do not let your men and the division down. Okay. Hopefully you'll walk me through how not to do that. Okay. Commander, yeah, we just read this. Start. Yeah, difficulty. We're doing normal. Okay, welcome to Maneuver Warfare Panzergrenadier Battle Group tutorial. Presently, you are at the pre-battle screen, which lets you organize or reorganize your forces. First, let's take a look at what elements the battle group is composed of. Press continue. You can have up to 3 infantry battalions. Each composed of 3 infantry companies and a heavy weapons company. A tank battalion, it is composed of 4 tank companies. An assault battalion, it is composed of 3 assault gun batteries. Anti-armor company, it is composed of 3 platoons of anti-tank guns or tank destroyers. A combat engineer company, it is composed of 3 engineer platoons. A reconnaissance platoon, it is composed of 3 armored reconnaissance sections. An artillery battalion, it is composed of 3 artillery batteries. These can be either howitzer or multiple rocket launcher units. Okay, and lastly, Air Force attached units, which consist of forward air controllers or the deadly 88mm anti-aircraft guns. Right, now just a bit of an aside here. Sometimes the 88mm guns were under Luftwaffe units, and sometimes they were Army units. It's not an exclusive thing, as well as other AA guns. Divisions, normal battle groups, and I presume that the developers will be watching this. Now they just say Air Force attachments. A normal battle group within the German Army would be entirely Army. A normal battle group. If you will, or a normal unit. Now, they did have Kampf Group A, which is sort of battle units, that were at times made up of a hodgepodge of unit. And that is different from what we're looking at here. So normally the AA guns would be Army units. There were Luftwaffe anti-air batteries deployed as mobile field force units, up to the whole point of eventually, of course, there are Luftwaffe ground divisions deployed on the Eastern Front, and of course, sort of the most famous as it goes along is the Hermann Goering division that sort of has paratroopers. Well, it does have paratroopers in it, but also has heavy armor, which is not air mobile. So, oh, hello, Toy Jet. But yeah, the graphics are, yeah, they make 90s graphics look sort of good. Doesn't mean the game is good or bad because of the graphics, but yeah, the graphics are not much here. Okay, before we examine your units, let's take a look at your game camera options. Using the camera controls at the top of the screen, you can select either 2D or 3D view using the camera angle areas. Okay, so we can adjust to 3D view to 2D view, or well, we're at 3D. If we this changes it to 2D, so if you want to look straight down, camera angle, you go up, down. Okay, yes. Now take a look at the different units available to the mission. Hover over the mouse over each of these units. Learn about it. The info panel on the top gives units call sign, name, and commander's name. Commanders gain experience in combat, illustrated by metal ribbons that will appear next to their names. Improved unit performance. If killed or wounded, performance suffers in campaigns. Dead commanders are replaced by their subordinates or new commanders. While wounded ones return to duty. Info panel indicates the number of units, vehicles, experience level. Okay. Thinnest, thickest armor. Can we actually click here and see these now? We are clicking on them, but it doesn't appear to. There, like I said, there is a encyclopedia. Okay. Well. Okay, to replace NATO symbol units, press escape and select sound graphics option. So if you want to have a more picture image, you can do so instead of what we're seeing here. Each unit has bars that indicates health and morale. Okay, health on this side, morale on that side. When health falls to 0, the unit is destroyed. When non-armored unit morale is 0, it is destroyed. Okay, to the left of the unit call sign CS. To the right, the headquarters. Okay, so this is T12, headquarters is T1 for this unit. Okay. If it is out of range of HQ, CS turns red. Okay, good to know. Okay, now regroup your units. Note that the empty slots in your infantry battalion, left click, select the unit, right click, place it in the slot. This will attach units to that battalion so it receives command bonuses of having an HQ. Otherwise, it will be penalized for not having one. Okay, so basically what we need to do here is click here, get this is not working. Like I say, this is sort of early release here because we have the empty slots. We're supposed to. I played this a version or two ago. Thought I had most of this down. Okay, left click, select unit, right click on the slot where to place it. Okay, so we are going to. Okay, that worked. Now let's click over here. Maybe I just wasn't hitting the right. Okay, we have 3 slots left. Okay, gotta hit more of the blue position. I think we're gonna leave the artillery battery back out of this. I just won't be in command zone, so. Okay, now you're ready to deploy. Press the regrouping complete button and then place your units in the regrouping complete button and then up here. the top. Okay, push your scouts out in the front because they have greater chance of spotting the enemy. And infantry or armored companies, please place your headquarters to the rear of the maneuver elements, and then the anti-armor platoon and engineers. Forward air controller can be kept close, so it's faster so you to call on air support. Keep your artillery in the rear once you have deployed all your units. Press begin. Okay. Okay, close. So, we're going to put the infantry up towards there. Maybe swing the armor wide around. These guys can maybe come up to the... Put you, sort of say, back here. Keep you out of... Okay, reconnaissance. They have the best chance of spotting. Let's see the reconnaissance move up this side and spot the enemy. Okay, these guys are out of command. Range, it seems. Okay. Okay, here's I1, so we need him more here, maybe. Okay. Is that close enough? Okay, that's close enough to get them in here. So we're gonna have to keep that command unit. Yeah, no, it's not pretty. Yeah, well, this is the tutorial with, they're just sort of giving you all the various units, I think, to play with. Okay, select a unit and right click on its destination to move it. Units move fast on roads and slow through forests or water. Units in a forest or built up area are harder to spot and suffer lighter losses because of ditches and vegetation along roads. This applies to units on roads to a small degree. If a unit is in cover, it color changes to camouflage pattern. Good to know. Units crossing water suffer heavier losses under fire. To move a unit, select a battalion icon on the bottom left, group management, and then on the units. If you want to move together, then right click on their destination. Group movement only works if the units have an HQ. Note reaction to enemy fire options on the left. When break contact is selected, a unit will withdraw. When under fire, hold in place is selected, it will stop and return fire, and continue movement selected, it will continue to advance towards destination. Okay. To win, destroy enemy forces in the objective area here, and seize it with a non-scout unit. Combat will take place automatically when units are in range. Red unit show enemy, and blue unit show friendly fire. If you see these, fire is ineffective. If you don't see these, fire is ineffective. The enemy is dug in or you can't penetrate their armor at the range. So you need to get closer. Only units capable of indirect fire can shoot over other units. Units for artillery, select ammunition and start time duration of fire mission from the control menu. And then target, same for forward air controllers. Note remaining artillery ammunition and air missions when you hover your mouse over a unit. HE ammunition gets replenished, but smoke rounds and air missions do not. If defending, set the distance at which troops to open fire by letting your enemy get close. Okay. Right. Okay, I think we've deployed our forces. We have our HQ here. Now. Okay.
6-1 Alpha.
You move to there. Okay, this is pause. Okay, I want to issue several orders before.
Tango 1-2.
Here we have the various ranges for the weapon systems there, I believe. Let's come to here. Pause.
Echo 1-1.
India 1-4.
Okay. Lieutenant Rommel. Okay. Close support motorized. Yeah, I just want to get orders. So we can move you to there. Okay,
India
come on
1-1.
guys. Infantry company. Maybe we also want to move you to there.
7-1-1.
Anti-tank company to there. Okay. Yeah.
Tango 1-2.
6-1 Alpha.
You can move.
Tango 1-2.
India 1.
Echo 1-1.
Okay.
6-1 Alpha in position.
India
Over.
1-4.
Lima 1.
Guess I don't get the
India 1
idea
position.
of.
Over. India 1-4.
Lima
7-1-1.
1 in position. Over.
Golf 5-2. Echo 1-1 in position. Over. Tango 1-2.
6-1 Alpha.
India 1. India 1-4.
6-1 Alpha in position. Over.
Tango 1-2 in position. Over. Tango 1-2.
India 1 in position.
Echo
Over.
1-1.
India 1-1.
6-1 Alpha.
7-1-1. Echo
They're
1-1 in
moving
position.
slowly
Over.
through there.
India 1-4 in position. Over.
6-1 Alpha.
7-1-1 in position. Over.
India 1-4.
Lima 1 in position.
Tango
Over.
1-2 in position. Over.
6-1 Alpha in position. Over.
Okay, so they've spotted these guys here.
Golf
Let's
5-2.
see if we can pull that target.
India 1-1 in position. Over. India 1.
Okay, move up THQ. We're out of range of just about everybody. Yeah, well, I don't know how effective that artillery is being, but while it's coming, let's advance up here. Advance through the
India 1-4
woods.
in position. Over.
Echo 1-1.
India 1.
And the company up here.
6-1 Alpha.
Tango 1-2 in position. Over.
India 1 in position. Over.
6-1 Alpha in position. Over.
Echo 1-1.
7-1-1.
Okay.
Lima 1.
They're way outside of their effective
India
range
1-1
for
in
anything
position.
apparent
Tango
here.
1-2. Tango 1-2 in position. Over.
I very well may have
Tango
anti-tank
1-2
India
guns
Lima
here.
position.
1 in
Over.
position. Over.
India 1-4.
See, they got some better support weapons. So let's move up here through the edge of the forest.
711 in position. Over.
India 1-4 in position. Over.
We can see these guys are camouflaged, and so are those a bit, but they're going to...
India 1-1. India 1-4.
Six one Alpha.
Golf 5-2.
6-1
India
Alpha
1-1
in position. Over.
Over.
Okay, we spotted some anti-tank guns, and our infantry is firing on them. Repairs? No, we're being fired on with them because it's dead. It's close assault, these guys.
India 1-4.
Tango 1-2.
India 1-4 in
Tango
position.
1-2 in
India
position.
1-1.
Over.
Six one Alpha. Alpha in
So
position.
maybe there's artillery back there or something?
6-1 Alpha in position. Over.
India 1-4.
Echo 1-1.
They're being hit by artillery.
Lima 1.
They're pulling back.
Tango 1-2.
India 1-1. India
We'll
1-1.
Tango
withdraw
1-2.
them now that the...
Tango 1-2 in position. Over. Tango 1-2 in position. Over.
Close assault guys
6-1
are
Alpha.
gas.
6-1
Tango
Alpha
1-2
in position.
in
Over.
position. Over.
They're sort of fleeing a bit.
Echo 1-1.
India 1-4.
Echo 1-1 in position. Over.
India 1. India 1-4 in position. India 1-1.
Maybe. Italy, Hoi 4.
India
I
1 in position. Over.
last night I was thinking I just didn't know what mod to play, what game to play. I didn't want to or what mod or what country to play for Hearts of Iron 4, so I decided just to do something completely different. And that would be this game is completely different. Okay, they're losing their morale. Pretty heavy with the tanks. Okay, now there's blue lines firing at them, so that means it's friendly fire that's being effective. And we've got the objective, I guess, countdown.
India 1-1.
Tango 1-2.
We can move up along the road.
Tango 1-2 in
Looks like they
position. Over. Echo 1-1.
Surrendered or died. Okay, mission complete. Well done. Click here to continue. Okay, one of my original complaints was with the game, and they did say they addressed some of my issues, was that the training mission was really hard, and you should try to, if you're trying to just train us on mechanics, to not make the mission too hard. There before the enemy was so dug in or whatever, and it just didn't seem to work. And it's not that I want an easy play. It's much more just so I try to understand what's going on and how to do it effectively. And I guess like to really get into that town, maybe because they were in a town, I needed to like assault right on top of them and not just use firepower at range. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well done, Commander. You have your men replenished and fuel and ammunition prepared for the next phase of operation. Unfortunately, we were able to recover some damage. Oh, fortunately, and some of our injured men have returned to that. Okay, so give you a taste of this game. What do you guys think of it? Good, bad, indifferent? Those watching later on YouTube, you can post that. Yeah, they may have made it easier. I just may have done this better a little bit, but after some experience and a little bit of play. Well, will you get me 200 views per episode playing the Dutch, Arno? That's probably why I won't, because there's just not enough people want to watch me play the Netherlands. It's Lezo game. It's a Lezo game. Not quite understanding that term. Yes, you'll get me some Dutch views. Well, cool. Then I will play the Hoi 4 Dutch. Yeah, but it looks like a lighter version of Command Ops 2, right? Okay. But what mod are we thinking of playing? Because you're saying have a wicked focus tree, or are you just thinking standard? Okay, well, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to maybe try some of the other scenarios at some point as well. But I would like everybody's thoughts on the game. Part of what I want to do with this channel is present games for you to then decide whether you think they're worth buying, playing, whatever. And so, man the guns with black ice. Okay. We'll see about, not today, but we'll see about that sometime. All right. Those watching later on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe. See you next time for more historical gaming.